Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. I'm just getting going here. It's been a while since I've updated you guys on my eBay sales, how the store is going, and where I'm going to go in the future with all this stuff. So we're going to get right into that now. I'm going to show you what's sold in the past few weeks. Little disclaimer, it hasn't been super great for me. It is the summer slowdown. This is to be expected, guys. But with that being said, we're going to jump right into this. All right, guys, let's get right into it. So the first on the list, we have this Hitcher DVD. Just a horror movie. I'm not too sure made it. I don't think it's a Stephen King one or anything from the producers of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It is full screen. $4.99 on that. Not a huge money maker. Next up, we have the Micronauts original spare part, Aliens. It's like a circular ring weapon thing from 1978, so it is old. I got $14.99 for that. I made a few bucks on the shipping as well. As you can see, it's just a tiny little ring. A lot of this stuff, you're going to have to Google Lens to figure out what it is. And it's taken me a long time to go through this. I still got 2 bags to go through, basically, guys. It is crazy. Next up, we have Michael Clayton on the Blu-ray. Now, as I said in one of my previous videos, I've sold this numerous times. It's not a huge money maker, but you can get $6 or $7 from it, maybe a bit on the shipping as well. This was from one of the lots I got last week that had a bunch of movies and some of the Wii games in it that I did a video about, guys. Next up, we have this J. Cole CD, just standard rap, hip-hop. I'm not up on this stuff, so I couldn't tell you anything about that. I got $9 for it, so pretty good. I'm sure I got this for $1 or less. Like I said, I have a hard limit when I'm buying stuff like this. To me, DVDs need to be $1 or less. The box sets, $2 or less, and then CDs, cassettes, I like to keep them under $1. So that's just how I do it. I'm sure a lot of people do it differently, and that's okay too. So we have The Pledge on DVD. Looks like Jack Nicholson. $4.99 on that one, guys. Vintage snapback case on that, like they did in the old days. Next up, we have Girls, the complete second season. Only $4.99 on this one. A lot of these TV series, they don't do super well. Some of them will, especially if they're the more rare ones. Just keep an eye out on that. I've done a few bolo lists with some of them in it. You might want to check those videos out to see what is worth a lot of money. Some of it's pretty surprising, honestly. This Letterkenny one, I picked this up at a yard sale, I think, last weekend for $1. Either that or it was in one of those lots that it was like 5 for $3 or something. So it was $1 or less regardless. And as you can see, I got $10.99 for it. It was sealed. I made a few dollars on the shipping because this was extremely light. There's only one disc in this. So yeah, not a too bad score there. Again, Avatar 3D. This was in a stack of 3Ds I picked up at a thrift store. I'm going to say a month ago, guys. I've sold a few of those already. I've already made my money back. I think I got 10 or 11 or 12 for $11. So yeah, easy money on these ones. The 3D Blu-rays do sell. I do sell quite a bit of those. They're easy money, guys. Next up is this D-Link router, guys. Now, I took an offer on this for $5 because I knew I was going to make $10 on the shipping because the person was extremely close to me. So I gave him a good deal on it. This router I picked up on the side of the road for free last weekend. So, I mean, it was just an easy pickup. You know, make $10 or $15 on it, wash your hands and call it a day. And it was a good deal for the buyer, too. Now, this console lot I've been sitting on for a while, guys. I tend to accumulate broken consoles with video game lots and stuff, and sometimes at yard sales you'll get stung with them. That's why you don't pay a lot for them. So this console lot here, there was a PS3 Super Slim, PlayStation 2 Slim. There's a DS that wouldn't power on. The PS2 wouldn't power on either. The PS3, I think it did power on, but the disk drive was failing in it. The one Xbox would not power up, and then the other Xbox would power up, but it would freeze after a few minutes, so I'm assuming it just needed new thermal paste. Probably the heatsink was not working very well. So someone bought this. I forget where I shipped this, but I got $40 for it. They're just junk consoles to me. And again, this is where I stress, move the big stuff out when you can. Don't sit on it. Next up, we have this little Matchbox car. I'm not sure where I acquired this one. It was probably just in a box of toys and that. And I've really been getting around to just listing all of this stuff, guys. Now, this is 1978. It's a Jag XJ12. And I got $8 for that, so that's okay. Charles Bronson collection, $7.99. You know, Not big money on that one. Rookie of the Year and Sandlot, $5.99, guys. A couple more, and then we'll have a little chat about some stuff. So we'll do this quick. Weeds here for $6.99. The Wolverine 3D, again, this was in that 3D lot I bought. I got $10 for this one, guys. We got the Shaggy Dog DVD with Tim Allen, $3.99. Just blew that out. Toy Part from Biker Mice from Mars. $5 for it. The Wolfman DVD is $10. Look for this old stuff on DVD. Tends to sell really well. I find the older crowd really likes it, and especially it's an interesting cover, right? Before we get off this, there's just a couple more here. The Sony CyberShot stuff, it's always good money. This is just a simple wall charger for one of the CyberShot cameras. Anything to do with CyberShot Canons, the Nikons, the Canons, any of these old small square digital cameras, it's big money. I might do a new BOLA list on those. $13 for that, guys. A Nightmare on Elm Street was $8, and a vintage Sears remote. The Sears remote I pretty much got for free. A lot of them you can pick up on the side of the road. Well, I'm not Kenner 1995 Water World shark fish thing. This Tyco remote, I will pull it up. I picked it up in that big yard sale score that I was filling up bags for $20. This is just for a vintage Tyco RC car, guys. I got $20 for it plus shipping. The Nightmare of Druaga. I've had this one for a long time, this PS2 game. Finally sold for $20. The Sims pack for $35, So it's been a slowish June for me. I'm just scrolling through this. As you can see, mostly media, remotes. There's some of this new old stock that I got, like these Fuzz Eaters out of that from that guy. Yeah, nothing spectacular, guys. One interesting one is this Duran Duran one I sold, guys. Very expensive. I got $49.99 for it, and I will pull it up. Now, it is a CD-DVD combo here. It's from the concert in 1982. I believe it was made in 2009, it looks like. I can't even remember where in the hell I came across this. But you will find this stuff. I'm going to say I probably picked this up at our local thrift store. This seems like something I would have grabbed there for $1 or $2 or something. But it's stuff like this that you see out in the wild that looks really rare, like stuff that you don't see common. That's usually the big money items. So my last month of sales on eBay have been about $1,100, guys. Now that's gross, so very low. I'm usually around that $2,000 mark, but like I said, this year has been particularly slow in the past few months. Tons of reasons for that. The economy's not very good here. People just don't have a lot of extra money. However, no big deal. So I just wanted to touch on the yard sale stuff that's been going on and Marketplace, because I have been focusing more on Marketplace as well. I've sold a few things on Marketplace, done pretty well on them. Seeing my yard sale video from this weekend, Tim and I have been getting really lucky with finding Nintendo Wiis and Wii stuff and the big hitters on the Wii console. I did buy a bunch of video games and stuff this last weekend. I was lucky to pick up a Wii bundle. I paid $10 for it. It was the console and all the hookups. There was some extra accessories with it. There was the cartwheel. There was 2 controllers, and I think there was about 12 games for it. And I got lucky, and Wii Sports was tucked into one of the cases for one of the shovelware games. So good score there. I tidied it up. It was already clean. I tested it quick. I boxed it up. I put 5 of the shovelware titles in it. I sold that for $50 on Sunday, guys. So I turned around. I made $40 on that. I kept 5 or 6 of the games. Plus, I still have the Wii Sports. So I would expect to get $20 to $30 for the Wii Sports game. So that's a good profit on that. And I'll get to keep 5 or 6 of the games for my own personal collection. So it's stuff like that that can pay for your day yard sailing. You can make a few bucks and add some other things to your collection. And that's how you can really build a pretty decent collection and not spend your own money. Oh, you gotta love them, eh? Also had some other Nintendo Wii games. I did take them on Friday. I was going to get them resurfaced, but I did stop at one pawn shop that we go to regularly, and he's a very fair person. They all needed to be resurfaced, But I figured, you know what? I'm going to go in and see if he just wants to buy them. I know he has a resurfacer anyways. And then I'll just get cash for him. I don't want to horse around, list them on eBay and with the fees and that. So he gave me $110 cash. Mario Kart, 2 copies of Wii Sports Resort, and 2 Wii Sports. Some of them were incomplete, guys. But 110 cash for those 5 games is a good deal for me. I'm not going to complain. That's about, $22 a game or something. By the time I pay $5 a game to get them resurfaced, put them on eBay, send them out, pay those fees, it would have been the same amount. This way I just get cash and I can reinvest it. I usually use that cash to buy more yard sale stuff and video game stuff and just keep the ball rolling. That's how I run my eBay business, but I'm definitely going to start doing more local stuff too, because I'm finding eBay very slow for me lately, and I'm sure it's probably like that for a lot of people. All in all, a really good week from selling locally, to be honest with you guys, and it's just more gratifying doing that. And on that note, I think I'm going to get out of here. I got some stuff to do today, guys. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Summer is here. It's really nice out. I want to get outside and do some stuff and enjoy the sunshine. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.